Hello everybody and welcome to Vlogmas day 4. Hope you're enjoying the vlogs so far. As you've probably seen, some are pre-recorded just so that I have got a bit of footage to put out every day, especially while we're away at Disneyland Paris, and then we'll have the Disneyland vlogs to film. Bit of an update on the trip though, which I will fill you in on later in the vlog. But first of all, I just wanted to show you another advent calendar that's arrived, because we were kindly sent this one by a friend of ours for Paisley. Obviously, I say we, I love it just as much as she does. But yeah, it's super fun and very pretty as well, and she absolutely loves it. So it's this Disney Princess Storybook Collection advent calendar, which as you can see is rather large. So it's a lot of fun, and there's a little book for every day of Advent. So we've so far had The Princess and the Frog, The Tambourine Dance, which is an Ariel story, Honor for Father, is that Mulan, and a Cinderella one today. So Paisley and I have been enjoying reading those, and she's super into her reading at the moment, so it's really good and beneficial for her learning as well. And I love that it's all pink and cute. So she's got this one now as well as a chocolate one, so thank you so much to my friend Stephen who sent that to us as a gift. Guys, I've got to show you as well while we're here, I've just spotted it. Paisley come home with this yesterday, her class tea towel. I won't show you too much, but there's Paisley, look how cute that is. I literally always remember being so jealous of my cousins because they used to get these tea towels every Christmas at their school. I think it's like a village school thing, because I never got it ever. Like, not once did I have that option to draw my face on a tea towel. But yeah, Paisley's school do it. She had one last year, which I'll have to dig out actually and have a look at like the comparison of her picture of herself last year against this year. I've got a couple. I've got one for my nan and one for my mum for Christmas time. But yeah, they're really nice. What a lovely idea. We're also now a good few days into the elf on the shelf. So last night, well this morning, he broke his way out of the balloon and is hanging from the lamp with last year's elf in his little jumper. And then he's left all like the balloons and his cone there that says warning elves about looking for trouble. The other day, when I was doing the elf breakfast and writing her note and everything, I swear that last year's elf was called Bernard or Bernie. And then I actually thought a couple of hours later, he's not. He's called Raymond, and we shortened it to Ray. So where Bernard come from, I don't know. But this new guy that just come out of the balloon is now Bernard. And last year's elf, who's actually a brand new elf because we couldn't find this year's elf and had to do emergency Tesco dash, this is Raymond. Yeah, both Bernard and Raymond are quite happy swinging around up here, and baby girl is so excited about them. Literally, it's the first thing she says every morning, can we go and see what those naughty elves have done? So it makes me really happy, like, to see how excited she is about it all. Just on my break, working from home as always, and it's nice and cozy in here today. I've given in and put the heating on because it's so cold. I've got the Christmas candles on. I've got, I always have This Morning on in the background just as a bit of background noise. And baby boy's all snuggly wuggly on the sofa, aren't you? Baby! What? What is it, mother? Let me sleep. Hey, so it's a bit later now, and I did say I would sit and talk to you guys about our Disneyland Paris trip, which is actually less than a week away now. And if you have been following the news about French travelling, like if you've got a trip coming up soon and you've been keeping an eye on it, then you'll probably know that the rules were changed this week, which has been causing me and my family a lot of stress and anxiety to try and figure out exactly what we need to do. So one evening this week, France announced that you do need to have a negative test to get into France. They didn't say what kind of test at first or how long before or anything like that, so we were panicking thinking it was going to be PCR, because obviously it's a lot of extra cost. I mean, there's 5 of us going. It didn't say like who had to have it. Would Paisley have to have it? I mean, she's 5. Some of these tests are for everyone, some are for under 12. When would we have to do the test? Would it be kind of 24 hours or 48 hours prior to travel that we got the result, or that we actually had the test, which is all getting a bit confusing. So yesterday we ordered lateral flow tests, because there started to be some news snippets that a lateral flow test would be accepted. It's since been confirmed, and I've found it on various websites, that a lateral flow test is fine. So glad we got those ordered, because we didn't have a lot of time. That was another thing with the PCR tests. I was looking at them online, and a lot of them were 4 to 6 days delivery, and I was like, I don't have 4 to 6 working days, it was as well. I don't have that amount of time. So we would probably have had to go to like a clinic where they're over £100 each, and that would have been like a big deal. £500 for pre-testing, and then like the same again after. But our lateral flow tests are coming today. Typically they're coming just as we go out later on. I've had an email from DPD saying they're coming between 5 and 6. We're going out at 5 to a Christmas shopping evening in a local town with Paisley's friend and her family. So my mother's going to come and sit here and take delivery. She's coming on the trip as well, and I think her test is coming here at the same time. So that's all fine. It's actually quite a good service, because I only ordered these tests at probably about 5 to half 5 yesterday afternoon, maybe a bit earlier, and it said originally they were going to come on Saturday, but then I've had the email to say they're coming today. So very quick turnaround. It is the correct test in that it's got some SARS-2 variant that it looks for as well, which I've been reading up about. I'll link the website down below in case any of you are interested, because there's a lot of information on there, and it does seem quite good so far from what I've seen. I think you do your lateral flow, you take a picture, you upload it, it gets confirmed, and then you get your certificate. So as we go through that process, like next week, I'll obviously be filming, so I'll talk through it as well for anybody that's got a trip coming up within the next few weeks. I mean, anything can change. We still might even not get there. Touch wood, we will. But so this is what I've literally just found on the BA website. I logged into our flight booking, and it says like, check the requirements for the country that you're visiting. So I thought, okay, let's see. Travellers from United Kingdom must have a negative COVID-19 test result. The test can be a PCR test or an antigen test, taken a maximum of 48 hours before departure. Travellers with access to the EU digital certificate may use it to present proof. Testing types, PCR test or antigen test, which is the lateral flow. And it says this requirement does not apply to travellers under the age of 12. So I've already ordered Paisley's. I think it was only like £29 for this lateral flow, so I'll do it just to be safe. I mean, it's coming anyway, and I didn't know that she didn't need it at the time of ordering, so it is what it is. On a happier note, not regarding all of the stressful stuff that we have to think about, my new mini ears came, and I did put on my Instagram stories last week like a poll of which one should I get, because they're both so gorgeous. They're Christmas themed, and I couldn't decide, and I don't think you guys could either, because one of them had like 51% and one had 49%, so both it was. So we've first of all got these ones, which are Christmas wreaths, and they've got like little Mickey heads on there for the berries and the snowflakes on the bow, and they are beautiful. They will go with a lot of the outfits that I've got planned as well, so I'm really looking forward to wearing those. Speaking of outfits, there'll be an outfits planning video coming up within the next week or so as well. So excited to film that one, because I really like the outfits I've got planned. These are the second pair, which are like the Sherpa fluff. They're called Icy Winter, and I love the pastel pink, which will go with Sleeping Beauty Castle. And these were both like £16 each at the moment on Shop Disney UK. I'll leave a link down below, because as I'm filming this, they are still that price. I think it was to do with Black Friday, but whether some bits in the Christmas range are still reduced, I don't know. But £16 each, literally, that's such a good deal, and I love them. As I say, we're off out this evening with friends. I'll try and film some bits and bobs from the late night shopping for the Christmas event. It'll be dark, so I'll be on my phone and just filming what I can. Obviously we'll be with friends as well, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're getting Chinese food afterwards, which will be even more fun, and I'm so excited for that. And hopefully by the time we get in, our tests will have arrived via the courier, my mum would have signed for them and they'll be there ready to go, which would be a massive weight off our shoulders. So Paisley got to wear a princess dress to school today, didn't you, for non-uniform day?
Yeah, because the Kira did last time and I saw her in the shop.
We did. We saw Paisley's friend in the shop and now we're going to find your other friend, Penelope, aren't we?
Yeah.
And we're hoping...
light show.
We're hoping there's going to be some rides and some Christmas Eve bits to do. Ready?
If there's a Ferris wheel, I'm going on it.
Home now. Had a really fun night at the shopping event. Paisley and her friend had such a fun time. They got some light up things, had a few rides and just overall fun. I did a few like raffly things. Paisley won like a baby piano thing and she loves it. And I'm like, why do you need that? But she likes it and that's all that matters. We also got handed these Cadbury's packs, Merry Christmas from Your Secret Santa, from a charity store. I can't actually remember which one it was, which is quite naughty of me, but there were a lot of stalls. It had this free Dairy Milk Winter Wonderland bar in, which is quite yummy, and a little card, Merry Christmas from Your Secret Santa. Oh, here we go, look. The Trussell Trust, Stop UK Hunger. So Cadbury's must be supporting them, which is very good. And I've got one very naughty hound trying to get to the chocolate. You are so bad. He had a back injury last year and was in a lot of bad trouble with it all, weren't you? You're an old man, you shouldn't be leaping about like that. Our lateral flow tests also did arrive while we were out, so they're quite small actually. They're actually quite cutely packaged, if you can describe a COVID test in that manner. Get down. I think they look like the NHS ones, the packaging. Looks quite similar. It might just be the blue though. So I'm going to open those up and have a, well, one of those and have a read through and see what they're all about, get my head around it properly, ready for next week. But glad they're here. That relieves a lot of the stress associated with all this testing malarkey. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm sure it's only like 10:45, 9:30. I've got makeup everywhere, absolutely shattered. It has been quite a long week actually, to be fair. So I'm just going to catch up with the jungle, edit the end of this vlog, get that uploading overnight and get quite an early night. I think we've got dancing in the morning. We're putting the Christmas tree up tomorrow. I hope that all goes to plan. I think we're going to do it. We should have time. So I'm really looking forward to it. If you've enjoyed this vlog, as always, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for much more fun content and Disney content soon as well. And I'll see you real soon.